Eldon Snowmobile Competition Racing Set. It's near complete. There are 6 trees. I think there's supposed to be 7. I have 4 flags. I'm not sure how many there's supposed to be. It does work. The blue one works as well. All right, so these are the 2, I guess, snow drifts. I forget what they're called, but these are styrofoam, right? They have little edges, and they kind of just slip in there. And I haven't been able to get the ski mobiles to go over this thing. If you look, this is actually a plastic piece with no metal. So basically, when this is on the track, you know, it loses contact. So you have to be going fast enough to get up and over. And either I'm not good enough to be able to do that, or the snowmobiles need to be, you know, lubed up a little bit. So these are the trees. They obviously are supposed to fold here, and you can kind of get them to stand. I don't want to mess with them too much. They need to be kind of back like that, and they would stand. Some of them have a little bit of a crease and things that won't let them stand a little bit, but that's the idea. So I got 4 of these flags. I believe the place that they go is just in these little holes right here in the guardrails. So I got all 8 guardrails, and so they slip on pretty easily, and you just kind of click them in and bring them up over the top. And they actually kind of, they click a little bit, so they're pretty good, and you can actually slide them a little bit if you have to. It is the original Eldon Power Pack. It's got that nice whine to it. Connects to the track right here, and 2 identical controllers. So here's the 2 snowmobiles. The guys do come out, but they do have the handlebars. Again, some of it probably could be cleaned up. There's some wear on the tires, but again, you've seen in the video that it actually works. Both in decent condition with all the decals, as far as I know. The way the tracks go together are pretty easy. I typically put them like this. Let's see. And then they just kind of go straight, so you can see underneath. And you do have to kind of get them close enough together. But again, it's kind of just at an angle, and then put them down. So I do have the full box, but the top is really beat. It is almost ripped in half. Actually, I think there's a piece of tape holding it. But check out the graphics. I mean, that's a great graphic. You can see some of the side graphics. So a lot of tape holding it together. So in poor condition, but at least it's all there. This is the instructions. It is complete. You can pause it if you want to read something. I do have a little bit of a hole in it. Let me flip it over so you can see it. Again, you can pause if you want to read something. So these are the pylons. They tell you how many to do. Basically, it's like they snap together. Here are the different tracks. Some of the straights, 3 different size straights, curves, 4 banked curves, and then those kind of crisscross ones. I guess they don't crisscross completely. So I found this at a collectible store in Boston when we were visiting, kind of store that had comic books and Pokemon cards, things like that. They had a small selection of vintage games, and I saw it kind of up on the shelf. I was somewhat familiar with Eldon. I had previously had a Robbie the Robot Billy Blastoff lot that was super cool. That sold for $150 on eBay. So I looked at it, thought it was really kind of interesting, but it was kind of a big box. Didn't know if I could get it in the trunk with all the suitcases. But when I looked at it, it looked like the snowmobiles themselves could sell for at least close to $100. So I didn't end up buying it. I paid $20 for it. Put it up for eBay after I saw that it was, you know, near complete and working. Started the auction at $195, and 38 bids later, it sold for $706. I was amazed. So now we'll try to do this in action. My son's been practicing for about 5 minutes, and neither of us is too good, but you'll get a sense of it. Are you ready? Yeah. On your mark, get set, go. Oh, he cuts him off in the face. Oh, skids out. Oh no. I think they laughed at me. Oh boy. Oh no, I keep going too fast. You really do have to watch your speed. You can't just go full out. So Oh my gosh. All right. So, oh, your dude's coming out. So again, Justin beat me, but again, you can see it does work. And again, you could probably fix up the cars, a little bit of oil, clean up the whatever these things are called, and they probably should work even better.